Hi, thank you. Thanks, everyone. And we are actually streaming live right now. And so for everyone who is in Phil's group, thanks for being with us. And thank you, everyone. I want to show you what we have. This is a handout. It'll give you the 3 points I'm covering today, 3 answers, an area for your notes. And you can use the back. You could take that one with you. If you want a copy of what I'm covering today, it's part of an overall workshop that we do. And I will, and this one, if you want a copy of the entire workshop, just fill that out. It's free. Leave it with me. Tell me how I can get it to you, and I will. And, and there's also a little checkbox. I'm with Best Restaurateurs, and we feature America's leading top restaurants. And if you'd like to talk to us about that, features are free, and they're cool, and they're on Facebook, and they do a lot of good for your business. You'll see that. So today we're going to talk about how to increase sales in your restaurant using Facebook Live. And my intention is to show you how to fill your restaurant even during slow times. To start out, we're going to bounce over here to Harvard Business Review, and it tells us, and their research shows us, that emotionally connected customers matter more than customer satisfaction. That means you're working so hard in your restaurant to satisfy all your customers, which is vitally important. But if the next restaurant over is doing that plus emotional connection, they're going to win. I'll show you the research. Harvard says that maximizing emotional connection results in customers who are 6 times more likely to buy than highly satisfied customers. And emotionally connected customers buy more of your products and services. They visit you more often. They have less price sensitivity, and they pay attention to your communications, follow your advice, and recommend you more. So we're talking reviews, recommendations, higher stars, everything you hope that they would do with the experiences that they have with you, everything you would wish they do, emotionally connected customers do. And I'm going to show you the importance of emotional connection today. So Harvard research shows that there's a 15% increase in customer activity and more than a 50% increase in sales growth. So when you emotionally connect to customers, it will affect your bottom line in extremely positive ways you'll see today. Now, the question is, how can you connect emotionally with your customers? How can you do it in an affordable and consistent way? Facebook Live increases emotional connection. Let me prove that with the facts. Here's a case study we just did. This case study was concluded on November 2nd, so it just happened. Even though we've been doing this for over a year in various cities, I wanted to do a special one for you today so I could show you it's happening right now. And it's in Galena Brewing, so this was a brew pub in Galena, Illinois. Galena, Illinois, and a lot of you are nodding. Who knows Galena? Yes? Okay, great. So Galena has a population of 3,225 people. 30 minutes away is Dubuque, Iowa, with 58,276 people. One of the challenges Galena has is it's a tourist community, as you know. And about January, everything turns off, 70% of the business gone, 30% is locals, and it's still difficult to get people to travel from Dubuque to Galena, through the snow and the ice, etc. And so here's the first Facebook Live on Galena Brewing's page. Now let me repeat that. First Facebook Live. Very first one. They've had posts. They've had the 1 to 3 second videos. This is the very first live. Here's the first live. Here's what it looks like. And the live is 18 minutes long. Wow. Most people think you can't go live for 18 minutes. Let me show you what 18 minutes does. We had 604 viewers on the first Facebook Live. Could you imagine that, going live, and you have 604 people? Little Galena, 3,225 people, and they've never gone live before. And down here it says, there are 158 comments, all amazing. Let me share a few of those with you. These are 158 comments from the first Facebook Live. I want you to take a look at the emotional connection happening here. Can't wait to visit today. We love Galena. Looks delicious. On our list to visit. Never been to Galena Brewing. Ooh, sounds yummy. Can't wait. Dubuque checking in. What's that beer called? This show's making me thirsty. That's a show. They're not even thinking this is a live or anything, or you're interrupting me, or this is a commercial. This is a show. And then you're making me thirsty. Sounds good. Slurp, slurp. Sour beers are awesome. We spent about 5 minutes talking about sour beers. And then we'll definitely come and try your place out. Got to give me some of those flights. I love my flights. Never had a sour beer. Speak for yourself. The bigger, the better. Oh, I was talking about having a whole bunch of little mini ones instead of a whole bunch of big ones. They're like, no, give it all. And then on our way over. And then my daughter's there tonight. Great place to eat and drink. Great job. Delicious. We love it. I want some IPAs. Love your Moline location. Looks great. All's yummy. This show's making me thirsty. So that was just a few of the 158, and they're all great comments. The majority of viewers stayed on our live for over 15 minutes. This is from Facebook Insights. Some of you recognize this. And right here is the 15-minute mark. We talked about Galena Brewing's restaurant, their brews, and their food, and we invited people over. And then we invited people from Dubuque, Iowa. That's where I really targeted using the SEO, search engine optimization, that Facebook Lives allow us to do when you match Google or Facebook's algorithms. And we invited people from Dubuque, Iowa, which is 30 miles away. And Facebook Insights show we did attract Dubuque, Iowa people. And then we also successfully tracked mobile viewers. And the majority of the viewers were women 25 to 44 years old. These are all Facebook Insights. And compare our Facebook Live to pre-recorded uploaded video. That's all Galena Brewing was doing prior to this first Facebook Live. So they were doing the little 1 minute, 3 minute videos. And while those are nice and they can get some reach, nothing like a Facebook Live. The pre-recorded viewers are more men. In this case, not every restaurant we work with, but in this case, it was more men in the 25 to 44 year range. And now Forbes, Business Insider, and McKinsey all say that women make 85% of the consumer purchasing decisions, including where to dine out, and women tend to be more generous tippers, which your staff loves, and it helps retention. And women are more likely to share their positive dining experiences via social media with their family and friends. And men agree to eat at restaurants that their female partners want to eat at. It's always like this. Honey, I want to go out to eat. Where do you want to go? Okay, we'll go there. Now, this is according to Forbes and Business Insider, not me. And if men are single, they tend to go to restaurants and bars where they can find women, according to Forbes and Business Insider. Facebook commissioned a survey of millennials, and there was 1,062. That's people 25 to 38. Most restaurants know millennials because we want to attract them. And what they found is 86% of millennials say they try a new restaurant after seeing a food video by that restaurant, especially Facebook Lives. And Business Insider and Forbes again say millennials more than any other generation value eating out at restaurants. And according to Google, millennials view the most food videos, watching 30% more food videos than any other demographic, and they're a really loyal audience. There's been recently a 280% growth in food videos, especially lives, and creating a 118% increase in the likes, the comments, and shares, the engagement. Now here's what we found. This is Facebook Insights. Here's what we found. As you can see right here, take a look at that. And the Facebook posts improve. The entire page improves. Those text posts that you do, the pictures of your food, they all improve when we team together Facebook events with Facebook Lives with Messenger list building. How many people have heard of Messenger list building? Is that a new thing? Raise your hand if it's new. Pretty new? Yeah, it's kind of new. And so this is what normal Facebook results look like. Here's one of the 1 minute videos. Here's post. There's a link post. And the engagement and reach is right there. Now, October 26th is when we launched the Facebook event. Here's where we did the Messenger automation list. And whoa, that event was rocking. Did you see that? And then November 2nd is when we went live on the page up at the top. So we started an event, we went live on the page for the very first time, and see the echo effect that happened right here? We went from this right here to that. And Galena Brewing kept doing everything they normally did. Those are not special posts. Those are the same posts that they had scheduled out, their social media people had scheduled out for over a month. And by doing this event, plus the live, we boosted the power of those posts, and we went from that to that. And so how did 604 viewers who are emotionally connected people, how did they show up for the first Facebook Live? How did that happen? We created a messenger automation list, and we did that from a Facebook Live event. We launched that event for 7 days, and that event was win a $50 gift card from Galena Brewing. Now, our copy was highly emotionally engaging, and we invited emotional connection from people. And it resulted, the actual event, now the live was after the event resulted in 619 post comments and 34 shares. You can see that right down here in the circle. And let's look at the emotional connection in the comments. I've only put some of them up here because there's 619, but you can see here. I would love to celebrate my 5th wedding anniversary with my husband, which is November 1st. Sarah's saying our favorite place to go. I'll bring my husband, and see, what we're doing is we're responding with gifts, and we're responding with statements. We're not saying come to our place and buy from us. What we're saying here is Galena, the whole town. Galena is perfect for anniversary celebrations, so we're wishing you the best of luck. We'd love to help you celebrate. So it's not a direct come and buy from us. It's a let's celebrate and create memories together. And look at Genesis, thank you, with a heart. And we have a ton of that. Over here, we have, I would come with my husband so we can celebrate our son's 2nd-year heart transplant at home. And we say, we're so thankful your son is doing well. I mean, to go through these comments, just 619 of them where people are emotionally connecting with your restaurant is one of the deepest, profound experiences that we have, because these are real people with real feelings and real emotional connection. And we're saying, we're thankful your son is doing well. We'd love to be part of your celebration. And she gives us a whole bunch of hearts. Over here, we're saying it's perfect for our mamas. Oh, this one's funny. I put this one up here. Look at this. It says, Galena Brewing is perfect for the mamas in our lives. And we can serve, up here, up at the top. It says, I would bring the mamas in my life, my own, my sister, sister-in-laws, friends. They deserve a treat. And then someone pipes in, David Sandler, he pipes in and said, if you had said me, you would have won. And so then we said, hey, Galena Brewing is perfect for the mamas in your life, and we can certainly pull up a chair for Dave. We have plenty of room for the whole family. And then Dave replies back. And so that's the kind of engagement that we're able to get on these pages, because part of the messenger automation is that it's automated, and it's sending out messages to individuals to invite them to connect and to continue to connect and to share with their friends and with their family. And I'm just going to run through, I mean, you could, yeah. There we go. You get the point. And look at how fast the comments can come in within minutes. This one came in at 29 minutes, 31 minutes, 33 minutes, 36 minutes. So they're just coming in like this. Now, yes, other pages do gift card giveaways. That's nothing unique and new. And some restaurant owners and managers may think, that's not so special. And you'd have to be right. Doing gift card giveaways is not special. That's not where the special is. Let me show you where the special is. It's bringing your community and list of emotionally connected people, growing that list of emotionally connected people, positioning you as the most popular restaurant in your area. Let's look at special. One of our steps in our most popular restaurant formula, which you're going to see in here, is to grow a messenger subscriber list. Vitally important. Most restaurants just do Facebook events just for the publicity and goodwill. And that is where you put up you see it all the time. People put up a free giveaway, do the comments, do this. And the problem is you don't grow a list from that. People can say hey, comment, hey, free, hey, I want to win, but you don't have a list of those people. When you have messenger automation, when they comment, they're immediately put on your list. And that's a messenger list, a text list, and an email list. And then you can start interacting with them. And we start to send them engaging content really fast, and that increases the emotional connection, and you see results like this. Now, when we were on Facebook Live, here's the other thing you have to do. Remember that viral effect where I said, wow, we had 604 people on the first Facebook Live? Here's how we did it. When we were on the Facebook Live in the first minute, we sent a message to Galena Brewing's new Facebook Messenger list. And let's look at the stats. From this giveaway, they had 399 people in 1 week, brand new people, 399 people who joined their messenger list. That means they had them to communicate via messenger, via text, and via email. And we sent a little thing that says, hey, we're live. And 100% received it. 98% open, so it's 392 people opened it, and 298 people clicked on it. We had 298 people join us within minutes. And Facebook did the rest. So when we went like this, 298, we did that spike. What happens is Facebook's algorithm is saying, wow, this certainly is popular in this local area. We're going to show it to a lot more people. As a result, even though we brought 298 people, Facebook gave us another almost 300 people watching in the local area. Let's look at the whole formula and how it works together. This is our most popular restaurant formula. Here's the little chart. Here's how it works. So we start right here, the Facebook page event. That's the $50 gift card event that you saw we did on the page. Then we take that into Facebook Messenger automation. So imagine the $50 gift card, someone comments on that, it automatically subscribes them to a Facebook Messenger automation. That grows your Facebook Messenger list. But the other thing it does is it increases your emotional connection, their emotional connection, and social proof with you. Because some things that we say is, tell us about, share it with, who would you know? And so we're having a two-way conversation with them while we sleep, while we do other things we need to do, while we're running the restaurant. This is automated and happening, but creating an emotional connection. Then we take it over to a Facebook Live, which proves your amazingness in front of your community. So you become the celebrity restaurant in your community, or your celebrity status increases because now you've just done the biggest Facebook Live in your community. And if your very first one isn't, if 604 people on your Facebook Live isn't your biggest, wait till your second and your third and the fourth, because this just exponentially grows. And then what we do is on the Facebook Live, now we were on for 18 minutes. 18 minutes. People stayed on with us an average of 15 minutes. We talked about the restaurant the whole time. It was, tell me how you get started. Tell me about your food. They had the food plated up. They had the brews plated up. We were talking all about the restaurant. Imagine talking about your restaurant for 15 minutes. You own the channel, you own the audience, and they stay with you. The other thing that happens is Facebook's algorithm, 10 minutes is the magic number. So if you're taking your notes, write down 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, that gives Facebook enough time for its algorithm to work, where it starts really distributing you out locally. And so if you can keep people on for 10 minutes, your live is really going to do well locally. So offers to come into the restaurant, which we made, offers to come in. It created further emotional connection and social proof. And then we track that. And I'll show you how we do that. We track, we measure, we prove the ROI. And then the emotional connection and the offers to come in, bam, the most popular restaurant in town. Here's what you can do. You could do this. It's on Google Drive. This is a free Google Sheet. Who's familiar with Google Sheets? It's free. Yeah, you can just use it. So here's a Google Sheet to track redemptions, and we put this in Google Drive. Google Drive's free to you. You can use your Facebook Messenger can be on Google Sheets, which is, again, free. And that's where we track redemptions and sales. Like, for instance, when people come in, we track the amount. This is what I recommend you do. You track your amount, your redemption date, the total number of guests, so you can see your ROI, and staff member, so you know your staff is actually redeeming your offers. And then your Facebook Messenger automation list can include name, mobile phone, email, messenger, and you can connect to your current email, your current text, and your current messenger if you have that. Now, this formula created Galena's Brewing's first Facebook Live, which was 18 minutes, 604 viewers with us, and the super important question is, how do you make money with this? It's wonderful that we can become the most popular restaurant in town. It's wonderful we can have hundreds and even thousands of people on our Facebook Lives, but how do you make money? How can you become the restaurant of choice? How can this bring more people, more paying customers, even during slow times? By making offers to the emotionally connected people on your list. For example, you have this list. This creates a list for you. You have text, you have email, and you have messenger. Let's say you have slow times. Let's say Tuesday. You decide, hey, I want to fill the place. You can have a VIP event of these people, bringing them. They just saw you on Facebook Live. They hung out with you for how many minutes? You can make offers and bring them into your restaurant and have a special VIP event. And the cool thing is they'll bring their social media in with you. They will go live like we're live right now. They'll go live and stream from your restaurant, which further grows. You can go live. You can go live from your restaurant. And when you get people to be with you on Facebook Live in an emotionally connected way, and they're really connected to you and what your restaurant's about, then you can get those people walking into the door. That's for sure. And what percentage of people redeem the offers? That's what people always ask me. What percentage of people come in off of something like this? And so each restaurant's unique. Here's my little disclaimer. Each restaurant's unique. And the question becomes, how much do people love you? How much do people love your food? What are your reviews like? How much do people know you? And here are the guidelines, not guarantees. Redemption, I'm going to give you a little more case study. Redemption is defined as people coming in the restaurant as paying customers. Here's a 3-month case study. It was August, September, October. The offer is to celebrate birthdays. The messenger email and text list was 1,361 people. There was a 12% redemption rate. That means 169 people came in to celebrate their birthdays, but there were 590 paying customers, because very few people celebrate their birthdays alone. So they bring in their family and friends. The tables average 3.5 people. Here's another case study. The first month was 618 opted in people. It was 16.99, 17% redemption rate. There are 105 people within 30 days, plus their family and friends. And I mentor others in this process, and I've seen some really poor offers. So certainly there are times when there's poor offers, and it's zero redemption. And I've seen case studies also like this, where it's 3-month case study, 504 people opted in, 137 people redeemed, a 28% redemption rate. So Harvard, taking and going back to the beginning of our talk, Harvard's telling us that when we maximize emotional connection, it results in customers who are 6 times more likely to buy. 6 times. And more likely than the highly satisfied but not emotionally connected or emotionally engaged. So focus on emotional connection. How much do people love you? How much do people love your food? How much do people know your restaurant? How much do people know what you're about, what you stand for, and what your story is? And I want to thank you for your precious time and answer any questions that I can. And if you don't have a few questions, I have a few more slides. I can show you how we go live if you'd like. Yes, go ahead. Sure. So the question is, what's the redemption? What are they offering? It depends upon, for example, the birthday. A lot of times the birthday will be just come in for the free meal. You know, the birthday meal where we invite people in for an entree. And then they bring their family and friends because we know 78% of people are going to be going out to birthdays. That's the #1 restaurant holiday. And the nice thing about it, it's all year long. So every day there's birthdays in your local area. So we can attract people in specifically who have birthdays that week and that month, and then bring them in through Messenger, emotionally engage them, and then make the offer. And what we're seeing is it's an average of 3.5 people per birthday person coming in. Did that answer your question? Yeah, that's the best. The entree's the best. You can do an appetizer with entree, free appetizer with entree sort of thing. For birthday, I would do the free meal. In other cases, we had, in the 618 one, that was a free appetizer with entree. Did that answer it? Okay. Any other questions? All right. I'm going to show you how are we doing time? 5 minutes? Okay, here's what we're going to do. So here's how to become comfortable going live. That's one of the big challenges that restaurants say to me. Set up a private Facebook group with just you and another person. So you can go live in pages. On pages, you can go live in groups. We have something called My Test Group. And My Test Group has only these 4 members in it, myself and 3 others. And that's where we go live when we're teaching people how to go live. And no one else will see it. So set up a test group, just go live into your group, and then delete it right away. And don't let anybody who you don't want to see your lives into the group. And then they say, how do you go live? So here is the live, go live. When it goes to a post, it'll say connect. This is on computer. It may give you the connect your live stream. You can just go over here, do a post, share in a group or your page. I chose to share it in the test group in this example. Then say something about the live. This is where you really have to search engine optimize. Think about what your people are going to be searching for when they come in, when they go online in Facebook or Google. One of the things you need to be typing is restaurants near me, because everybody's searching on their phone. They're, hey, restaurants near me. And so that's a really important word. Your type of food and restaurants near me, your name of the business and restaurants near me. And then also add a title and make sure that your titles are search engine optimized. Think about what people are searching for to find and buy what you offer. Then right here, you can add people, you can tag people, you can tag a location. So from a computer, because I don't have geo-tracking set up, what I can do is, let's say I had one of the things I love to do to really spam things is I'll go to the major employer and I'll try to interview someone from there. I'll even say, hey, would you try our 3 different kinds of tacos and tell us the favorite one? And I'll tag that major employer. Wow. All of a sudden now I'm outside the 4 walls of my restaurant. And then I just go and then before you know it, we're everywhere in the city. And then after you do that, of course, do a thing like, I'm excited, I'm happy, and then go live. And in mobile, you'll find the little 3 dots. You start a live video. You do the description. Oh, let me back up. You do the description, the tagging, and the tagging of people, tagging a location. You can add friends to the broadcast if you want to. And there we go. So that was a really quick, because I know we have 5 minutes. Any other questions, anything I can help you with? Okay, I want to let you know something. Here is a summary of today's talk. I know I gave you a lot. If you want it free, completely free, just write in how I can get it to you and hand it to me, or you can hand it to Phil, and I'll get you this presentation plus the full workshop absolutely free. Yeah?
Have you noticed that you get like a Facebook Live fatigue with your people? Like how often do you do this and how often is too often?
The question is there Facebook Live fatigue? Daily's great. I really like to go live daily, and one of the reasons is because of that echo effect. Remember in there I said, here's what it normally looks like, here's what it looks like with the boost. So if you're going live daily, now everybody's like, go live daily. Oh, no. Okay, go live once a week, okay? At least once a week to boost that up so you can drive the rest of your posts up. Yep. A couple times. One of the things I give you in here is, because one of the people say is, what should I talk about? And you'll see number 3 is the top 100 most viewed Facebook Live topics for restaurants. So if you need a little tickler, what you should go live on, I'll give you that too. What else can I help you with? All right. Did you like it? Was it helpful? What's your feedback on this? Fast? Who in here is going to go live? You're already live. You're going to go. Who's already going live? A little bit so. All right. Well, I do hope you go live because it's really going to boost your customers and your sales. It's going to boost redemptions. If you decide to grow a list, then you're going to be able to own that list just like you own your the hoods, your chairs, your tables, just like you own what you have in your restaurant. You're going to own that list. Messenger, which gets as you saw, 98% open and read rate. You're going to get email, and you're going to get text with that also. And that's going to change your ROI, your bottom line. Thank you.
Thank you. And for those of you that came in a little later, you're back here. She has a bunch of handouts up here if you want to grab them on the tables that are close to the front.
Yeah, this one just gives you a summary of this, and then the yellow one, if you want this for review and you want the other things that we have in the full workshop, just let me know. Hand that yellow one in, and I'll make sure that I get it to you. All right. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.